Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. The good fighter is able to secure himself against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Spies are a most important element in water because on them depends an army's ability to move. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Remember, man does not live on bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. Stand in the divine rain, and seeds of wisdom will grow in your soul. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Life is fragile. We're not guaranteed a tomorrow, so give it everything you've got. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. You fall because you are human, and rise because you are divine. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Go slowly so that you do not bite your tail by accident. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Don't tie your success to anything other than what's inside you. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Old ways won't open new doors. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things.